You don't need 10 grand to hit the open road. What you really need is a motorcycle that starts every single time, carries everything you throw at it, and doesn't fall apart after a few rides. These machines cost less than most used cars, and the number one spot might just belong to the toughest, cheapest bike ever built. Stick around, because this list will surprise you. Number 4. Harley Davidson Road Glide. When you think Harley Davidson, one motorcycle immediately comes to mind: the legendary Road Glide. This isn't just a bike, it's a throne on two wheels, built for riders who crave endless miles of highway beneath them. At its core sits Harley's famous Milwaukee 8V twin engine. That sound, the deep, throaty rumble, is pure Harley DNA. But it's more than just noise. Twist the throttle and you feel an unstoppable surge of torque, power translating directly into smooth forward momentum. You're not darting around, you're gliding with authority, and the bike makes sure you know it. But the Road Glide's magic goes beyond the engine. The frame-mounted shark nose fairing isn't just aggressive styling, it's functional engineering. It slices through the air and shields you from wind blast better than almost any other touring machine. Add to that a supremely comfortable saddle, wide bars, and a laid-back riding position, and you can ride for 8 hours straight without feeling punished. Comfort meets technology here too. The Road Glide features Harley's boom box infotainment system, touchscreen controls, GPS navigation, Bluetooth, and premium speakers loud enough to be heard over highway winds. Cruise control, rider assists, and cavernous saddlebags round out the package, making this a true long-distance warrior. Yes, it's heavy, tipping the scales at over 850 pounds, but that heft is its strength. On the highway, the Road Glide feels like it's carved from granite, stable, unshakable, and planted. The suspension smooths out rough pavement. The brakes deliver confidence, and the bike's massive road presence makes everything else give way. The Road Glide isn't a weekend toy. It's a commitment. It's a bike built for riders who measure their journeys not in miles but in states crossed. When you ride one, you're not just traveling, you're making a statement. For those chasing the horizon, the Road Glide doesn't just take you there, it turns the ride itself into the destination. Number 3. Yamaha MT. Now let's shift gears from heavyweight touring to a middleweight that has won riders worldwide, the Yamaha MT-07. Few bikes have managed to strike such a perfect balance of performance, affordability, and pure fun. At the heart of the MT-07 is a 69cc parallel twin engine that's become legendary in its own right. It's not about big horsepower numbers, it's about usable, thrilling power. With punchy low-end torque and a strong mid-range, the MT-07 rockets off the line and delivers instant grins with every twist of the throttle. Whether you're carving through city streets or leaning into mountain switchbacks, this bike feels alive and eager under you. The real genius, though, is its balance between approachability and excitement. It's light, just under 410 pounds, and flickable, making it perfect for new riders who don't want to feel overwhelmed. But it's also a joy for seasoned riders who want something playful, responsive, and engaging. This is a bike that doesn't intimidate, it invites. Tech-wise, it's refreshingly simple. No endless riding modes, no overcomplicated displays, just a straightforward LCD screen, responsive throttle, and ergonomics designed for comfort. It's a bike stripped down to the essentials, where every feature exists to enhance rider engagement. And then there's value. The MT-07 sits in that sweet spot: affordable to buy, inexpensive to run, and supported by a massive aftermarket scene. Exhausts, suspension upgrades, cosmetic tweaks, there's no shortage of ways to personalize it. If the Harley Road Glide is about endless journeys, the MT-07 is about endless smiles. It proves you don't need a giant engine or a luxury price tag to experience the pure joy of riding. Number 2. Suzuki DR650. For modern middleweights, let's go old school rugged, the Suzuki DR650. This bike has been around for decades with barely any changes, and that's exactly why riders trust it. Its 6400 T4cc single-cylinder thumper is as simple as they come. No liquid cooling, no fancy electronics, just an air-cooled engine that starts in the cold, runs in the heat, and keeps going when other bikes give up. Reliability is the DR650's superpower. What makes it so special is versatility. It's a commuter Monday through Friday, but come the weekend it's ready to tackle dirt roads, trails, and cross-country trips. With long travel suspension, a tall stance, and rugged construction, it thrives where other bikes hesitate. That's why you'll find DR650s in remote corners of the globe. Because when you're far from civilization, reliability isn't optional, it's survival. Sure, it has quirks. It's tall, making it tricky for shorter riders. It runs a carburetor in an era of fuel injection, and it feels like a machine built in the 1990s because it is. But that's its charm. That simplicity means it's easy to fix, even with basic tools on the side of a trail. Breakdown in the middle of nowhere? A DR650 rider can probably fix it on the spot. The DR650 doesn't try to impress, it just works. It's not about speed or flash, it's about trust. And in motorcycling, a bike you can count on in any condition is worth more than gold. Number 1. Honda Rebel 5. Finally, let's talk about a motorcycle that has introduced more new riders to cruising than almost any other. The Honda Rebel 500. The Rebel was designed to be approachable, and Honda absolutely nailed it. A low 27-inch seat height lets even shorter riders plant both feet firmly on the ground. The ergonomics feel natural, and the 4071cc parallel twin engine strikes the perfect balance. Smooth, predictable, and forgiving enough for beginners, yet strong enough to hold highway speeds without strain. The design is modern yet timeless. Minimalist cruiser lines paired with LED lighting and digital displays. But more than that, it's a blank canvas. The Rebel has one of the most active aftermarket scenes in motorcycling. Swap the exhaust, change the bars, upgrade the seat. You can make it look custom built without spending a fortune. And while it's beginner friendly, the Rebel 500 isn't just for newbies. Experienced riders love it as a stylish, lightweight, fuel-efficient daily rider. It's not trying to be a massive Harley or Indian. It's simply a fun, approachable cruiser that makes freedom on two wheels accessible to almost anyone. These motorcycles prove a simple truth. You don't need deep pockets, massive engines, or flashy badges to own something worth riding. What you really need is a bike that runs, that lasts, and that earns your respect one ride at a time. And every machine on this list does exactly that.